Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the top 3 technologies you should learn in 2025 to stay ahead in your career. The tech world, as you know, moves incredibly fast. What's cutting edge today can become standard tomorrow, and then legacy the day after. So, staying ahead isn't just about learning new things, it's about learning the right new things, the skills that will genuinely shape the future and your place in it. It's about being future-proof, or at least future-ready. We've spent a lot of time looking at the trends, talking to people in the industry, and analyzing where the demand is heading. And based on all that, we've pinpointed 3 major areas that are not just growing, but are set to explode in terms of importance and opportunity. These aren't just buzzwords. These are foundational pillars for the next wave of innovation. Getting a handle on these now could seriously impact your career trajectory in a positive way. So, whether you're a student planning your studies, a professional looking to upskill, or just someone curious about where technology is taking us, this video is for you. We're going to break down each technology, explain why it's crucial, and point you towards specific areas within them to focus on. Stick around because understanding these skills is key to unlocking some serious potential in 2025 and beyond. Let's get into it. Alright, so first up, and this probably won't surprise many of you, is artificial intelligence and machine learning AIML. This isn't a new entry on these kinds of lists, but its evolution and deepening integration into everything makes it more critical than ever. We're past the point of AI being just a cool concept. It's now a fundamental driver of innovation across almost every industry you can think of. From how you get your news to medical diagnostics to how your smartphone camera processes images. AI is there, working, often unseen. The demand for people who can build, manage, and ethically guide these systems is just going to keep climbing, so it's a solid place to focus your energy. Now, within the vast field of AI/ML, generative AI is having a massive moment, and that's set to continue. Think tools like ChatGPT, DALL-E, or Mid-Journey technologies that can create new content, whether it's text, images, audio, or even code. This isn't just about chatbots becoming more conversational, it's about augmenting human creativity and productivity in ways we're only beginning to explore. Understanding the principles behind these models, how to train them, fine-tune them, and apply them to real-world problems is becoming an incredibly valuable skill. It's changing content creation, software development, and even scientific research. So getting a grip on generative models is key. Then there's deep learning and computer vision, which are also core components you'll want to understand. Deep learning, a subset of machine learning using neural networks with many layers, is the powerhouse behind many of AI's most impressive feats. Computer vision, which enables machines to interpret and understand visual information from the world around us, relies heavily on deep learning. We're talking self-driving cars navigating complex streets, medical imaging software detecting diseases earlier than ever, or even advanced security systems. The ability to work with these complex neural architectures and apply them to visual data is a specialized yet highly sought-after skill, and you can't talk about modern AI without a deep dive into natural language processing, or NLP. We've seen its power with models like ChatGPT, but NLP is much broader. It's about enabling computers to understand, interpret, and generate human language in a way that's both meaningful and useful. This powers everything from sophisticated customer service bots and real-time translation services to sentiment analysis tools that gauge public opinion and even voice assistants that most of us use daily. As human-computer interaction becomes increasingly conversational, expertise in NLP will be essential for building the next generation of intuitive applications and services. Finally, and this is super important, is AI ethics. As AI systems become more powerful and pervasive, the ethical implications are huge. We're talking about issues of bias in algorithms, data privacy concerns, the potential for misuse, and the impact on employment. Understanding AI ethics isn't just a nice-to-have, it's becoming a core requirement for anyone working in the field. Companies and society as a whole need people who can develop and deploy AI responsibly, ensuring fairness, transparency, and accountability. This area is all about navigating the complex moral landscape of intelligent systems. Next up, let's talk about cybersecurity. With literally everything moving online and our reliance on digital systems growing every single day, the need to protect those systems and the data within them has never been more critical. Every new connection, every new device, every new piece of software introduces potential vulnerabilities. And as you'd expect, the people trying to exploit those vulnerabilities, the threat actors, are getting more sophisticated too. So, the demand for skilled cybersecurity professionals isn't just high, it's a constant, pressing need across all sectors, from small businesses to global enterprises and governments. One of the most proactive and honestly exciting areas within cybersecurity to focus on is ethical hacking. This isn't about malicious intent, it's the complete opposite. Ethical hackers or penetration testers use the same tools and techniques as malicious attackers, but with the permission of the organization to find and fix security weaknesses before the bad guys can exploit them. Think of it as being the good guy hacker, stress testing systems, performing vulnerability assessments, and helping organizations build stronger defenses. It requires a deep understanding of systems, networks, and attacker methodologies, making it a challenging but very rewarding specialization. Then there's the concept of zero-trust architecture. The old model of cybersecurity was often like a castle with a moat-strong perimeter defenses, but if someone got inside, they had a lot of access. Zero trust flips that on its head. The core principle is never trust, always verify. This means that no user or device is trusted by default, whether they are inside or outside the network. Access is granted on a strictly need-to-know least privilege basis, and verification is required continuously. Implementing and managing zero-trust frameworks is becoming standard practice, especially with remote work and cloud adoption, so skills in this area are gold. As more and more organizations migrate their infrastructure and applications to the cloud, cloud security has obviously become a massive area of focus. Securing cloud environments, whether it's AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, or a multi-cloud setup, presents unique challenges compared to on-premise security. You need to understand identity and access management in the cloud, data protection strategies for cloud storage, securing virtual networks, container security, and compliance in shared responsibility models. Professionals who can navigate the complexities of securing diverse cloud workloads are incredibly valuable. And finally, let's touch on threat intelligence. This is all about being proactive rather than reactive. Threat intelligence involves collecting, processing, and analyzing data about current and potential attacks and attackers. The goal is to provide organizations with actionable insights that help them understand the threats they face, anticipate attacker moves, and make informed decisions about their security posture. This could involve analyzing malware, tracking threat actor groups, or understanding geopolitical factors that might influence cyber attacks. It's a field that combines technical skills with analytical thinking, helping organizations stay one step ahead. Alright, our third key area for 2025 is cloud computing, but with a specific emphasis on multi-cloud and edge computing. Cloud has been foundational for years now, we all know that. It's the backbone for so much of what we do online, offering scalability, flexibility, and powerful services on demand, but the landscape is evolving. Enterprises are increasingly moving beyond relying on a single cloud provider. They're strategically adopting hybrid environments, a mix of private and public clouds and multi-cloud environments, using services from several different public cloud providers like AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. This shift to multi-cloud is driven by a desire to avoid vendor lock-in, optimize costs by picking the best service for a specific job from different providers, and enhance resilience. But managing resources, applications, and data across multiple cloud platforms introduces new layers of complexity. So, skills in multi-cloud management, orchestration tools like Kubernetes that work across clouds, cost optimization strategies for diverse environments, and ensuring consistent security and compliance are becoming super important. It's about being a cloud architect who can see the bigger picture across different ecosystems. Now let's talk about edge computing. This is a really interesting development that works in tandem with the cloud. Edge computing is all about bringing computation and data storage closer to the sources of data generation, closer to the edge of the network. Think IoT devices, smart factories, autonomous vehicles, or even retail stores. By processing data locally, you can significantly reduce latency, save bandwidth by not sending everything to a centralized cloud, and enable real-time decision-making. It doesn't replace the cloud, it complements it, with the cloud often handling the heavy lifting for big data analytics and model training. Familiarity with the major cloud platforms, Amazon Web Services, AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform GCP, remains crucial. Each platform has its own strengths, unique services, and specific ways of doing things. While you might specialize in one, understanding the core concepts and services of the others is increasingly beneficial, especially in a multi-cloud world. Being able to design, deploy and manage solutions on these platforms, from virtual machines and storage to serverless functions and AIML services, is a highly marketable skill. Certifications from these providers can also be a great way to validate your expertise. And underpinning all of this, especially in dynamic cloud and edge environments, is DevOps. DevOps isn't just a role, it's a culture and a set of practices that combine software development, dev, and IT operations, ops. It aims to shorten the system's development lifecycle and provide continuous delivery with high software quality. In the context of cloud and edge, this means skills in automation, infrastructure as code, using tools like Terraform or CloudFormation, CI/CD pipelines, containerization with Docker and Kubernetes, and monitoring. Efficiently managing and scaling applications in these distributed environments heavily relies on solid DevOps practices. So, there you have it. Artificial intelligence and machine learning, cybersecurity, and advanced cloud computing with multi-cloud and edge. These are three massive areas where the demand for skilled individuals is set to skyrocket in 2025 and well into the future. Mastering skills in any one of these, or even a combination, can significantly boost your career prospects and put you at the forefront of technological innovation. It's a lot to take in, but the opportunities are genuinely exciting. The key takeaway here is that the tech landscape is always evolving, and continuous learning is non-negotiable if you want to stay relevant and thrive. Don't feel like you need to become an expert in everything overnight. Pick an area that genuinely interests you, start with the fundamentals, and build from there. There are tons of resources out there, online courses, certifications, communities, to help you on your journey. The future is built by those who are willing to learn and adapt. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on the latest tech trends. Let us know in the comments which of these technologies you are most excited about, or if there are other skills you think are crucial for 2025. We'd love to hear your thoughts. See you in the next video.